हाय स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू माय लर्निंग चैनल अर्ग लर्निंग। आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे एल्केन्स और हेलो एल्केन्स एंड हेलो एरिन्स। इनके ऊपर एक क्वेश्चन आया था 28 जनवरी 2026 में जेई मेन में। क्वेश्चन वेरी सिंपल बट यू नीड टू नो द आंसर एंड दैट्स व्हाई यू हैव टू नो द रिएक्शंस। क्वेश्चन है व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग रिएक्शन इज नॉट करेक्टली रिस्पॉन्ड। ये 4 रिएक्शंस है, इनमें से कोई एक या दो रिएक्शंस प्रोडक्ट नहीं देंगे और वो हमें निकालना है which one will not give the product. First question है toluene on reaction in bromine in presence of iron will give ortho and para bromo substituted toluene. तो ये क्या correct questions है? Yes, this is the correct questions because bromine in presence of Lewis acid like Fe or FeBr3 will give ortho and para substituted product. This is the correct answer. Next is the reactions, which is dilution reaction. So in a blind mode, you can go and say yes, this is the correct answer. Third question is this again toluene, which on reaction in bromine in presence of light. Just remember that this is in presence of acid catalyst or Lewis acid catalyst, and this is in presence of light. So in presence of light, it will give free radical reaction, which is well known, and it will not give the aromatic substitution product rather than benzylic substituted product. This is the correct product. Now what is this? This is again bromine, and but instead of aromatic, this is cyclohexene. So this is also well-known reactions which gives the allylic brominated product. In allylic brominations, two positions are possible. This is one positions and this is the another allylic position. Two allylic positions are there. So more substituted positions will give the corresponding bromo product, which is not this one but which is this one. Okay, 4 is the correct answer because this is not correctly respond. Now we need to know the mechanism of each and every reaction. This is the extra part. If you know the mechanism, you just ignore this part. If you would like to know the mechanism, then you continue to watch this video. Example 1, this is toluene CH3 and this is aromatic part plus bromine in reaction with Fe. What it would be? So what are the reaction mechanism? First, bromine, it will react with iron to give FeBr3. This is well known reactions, you must learn these reactions, and this is a strong Lewis acid catalyst. This FeBr3 again react with bromo. Since fluorine has vacant d orbital, so this will go here and it will form bond like FeBr, Br, then this type of bond will form. And this should be minus, this would be plus, and this is delta positive. So this is almost partially broken bond and this is the partially formation bond. This will go electrophilic substitution reactions. This is well known reactions and it will give bromo. This would be plus. Then this will go some resonance configurations to make this intermediate stable. The more is the resonance stabilizations, the more is the formation of the intermediate. This is stable intermediate. This Fe, Br, this is minus. So this will attack here and this will go to give HBr. This is the easy questions, but question may ask that bromo in presence of iron, what would be the side product? There will be different options. Some options this will be there, some options this will be there, some options both will be there. So remember that both this and this will be the byproduct. So this is very important. So if question asked, then you have to answer like that. So I just show that this is the ortho substitutions, but it may be a mixture of ortho plus para, or para, or orthobromo-para, tribromo. So all things are possible. This is possible, this is possible, this is possible. And if they ask the major product, then this is the major product because of less steric hindrance. So para-bromotoluene is the major product. So this is one part. The second part is that this part I am not going to discuss because this is very well known reaction and it is well mechanized. So next is this one. This is also well known reactions. Bromine in presence of UV light, it gives bromine free radical, and this bromine free radical on reactions with CH2H, and this benzylic free radical is very stable intermediate, and it undergoes various resonance formations. Not one, maybe three or four different resonance formation will be there, which I'm not going to show this. And then this one does not matter if I write here or here, it's the same, will react with another bromine molecule to give this as the major product. So this is the major product. So here also different product byproduct formation is there, which I already discussed in alkane chapter. So I'll share the link in the description box. So you go and check the mechanism of different reactions. Here also question may be asked that what type of different byproduct formation is possible for this reaction, because termination, this is the chain propagation, but in the termination reactions, this it undergoes self-coupling reactions to this type of biphenyl product formation is also possible. So this all is discussed, which I will give in the description box. So this is done, and this is also well-known reactions. Allylic position, it undergoes similarly bromo intermediate will form, and this H will give this corresponding intermediate. The reaction depends on the stability of the intermediate. The more stable in the intermediate, measure the product formations. So just remember this. So this is the free radical, and this free radical can undergo some resonance stabilization. This can be also one of the product. Just remember. So in the question, if you ask that this type of product is possible or not, in a separate JEE question. So yes, this is also possible. This methyl, this H, it also undergoes hyperconjugation with this. This is the vacant p orbital. So this is the carbon atom, and this is the hydrogen. So this is the orbital, and this is the vacant p orbital of this one. So single electron. So it can undergo hyperconjugations. So this also stabilize this intermediate. So since this intermediate is stable, so this will be the major product. This will be the major product. For here, the hyperconjugation is there. Hyperconjugation is there from this and this methyl. But here you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hyperconjugation is possible with this methyl. Here only 2 conjugation is possible. So this is more stable intermediate. This is the most stable intermediate than this one. Than this one. So this would be the major product. So thank you so much. I hope that you learned something different. So like it and make your comments what is lacking in this part and what is the advantage, disadvantage, anything else, so that it gives me a lot of motivations. Thank you so much. मिलते हैं next video में. Bye bye.